My name is Lieutenant Colonel Soenke Niedringhaus. I'm a German staff officer here at the NATO Strategic Communications Center of Excellence in Riga. And today I would like to introduce you to one of my projects. As you are well aware, effective and successful communication has become a decisive factor for political institutions in the 21st century digital age. And this is especially true for NATO, since our allied nations are constantly involved in what might be called information warfare by simple terms. Hostile actors try to exploit military conflicts, election processes, and just recently a global pandemic for their strategic goals by means of communications. They enforce battles of narratives, information laundering techniques, or robo-trolling tactics. To counter those threats and to account for a shift towards hybrid means of warfare, NATO developed a capability called strategic communications, or short StratCom. Our role as a Center of Excellence is to support the further development of this capability, especially in the field of education and training. And one of our new major projects is the creation of an information environment simulation for exercise purposes. With this simulation, NATO personnel, communicators, and government officials will be able to better train and exercise their StratCom skills. But what is this simulation going to look like? In the military, we have a saying, train as you fight. So together with our partners, we are developing a software solution like a sandbox of the actual information environment. Our vision is to not only simulate news media, but also all sorts of social media channels with artificial accounts and personas that represent exercise-relevant audiences. Our platform will also be able to simulate engagements between different personas and offer statistical overview and tracking tools, both for the training audience as well as for exercise control. Besides that, the software will generate all sorts of background noise with automatic tools that create content and accounts. But we are not only focusing on the media. Our simulation will also entail diplomatic and intelligence channels to provide for the training audience an even more comprehensive and realistic exercise experience. In 2020, we began the project with a first conceptual paper of the actual simulation requirements. And this year we will start programming the software. At the same time, what we're going to do is we design challenging StratCom scenarios to feed our simulation platform with actual content. We will script a whole variety of different scenario types, events, storylines to make sure that our injects cover all the most recent threats of information attacks and disinformation attacks. And by the end of the year, we want to run a first fully fledged StratCom exercise on the new platform as a stress test.